Hi guys, just here to bring you another one of my junk journals. So this one has been made using a book. As you can see, it's massively chunky. Can't seem to stop myself. Kind of once I get started, I just more and more stuff goes in until they're just huge. Actually, the thing that's made it really chunky is I tied a kind of bow around a ribbon, around a frame, which you'll see in the album. So if you didn't like it being massively chunky, whoever kind of gets it, then obviously you could take that bow off, and that would kind of help with some of the kind of bulk of it. So the front cover has been covered with book paper and then layered up with some of this kind of faux satiny kind of fabric. I don't know whether you can kind of see it properly really. And then it's got scrapbook paper, a couple of different scrapbook papers and some more book page, and this beautiful image that I got from the Graphics Fairy. They've all been stitched on the sewing machine in kind of individual layers. And then it's got some of this vintage doily here, a little section from that that's just been kind of stuck onto the page as well. A bit more of it up here actually. And then some more lace here just stuck onto the page and some faux pearl kind of trim. And then it's just got this kind of, just try and zoom out a little bit, this layered up flower here that again, it's just been kind of distress inked, and it's layered with burlap and lace and various different bits and bobs. And then here around the image, there's just some ribbon tied around in this beautiful kind of mauvey kind of colour there. So that's that. On the spine, it's been layered up with a couple of layers of lace. It's got some ribbon trim, and then on the back, it's just plain except for the book page, which I left it quite tatty because I thought that actually looked quite nice. I was going to tidy it up and I thought actually quite like it like that. And here I've glued the ribbon that fastens it underneath and then glued another section of lace over the top. So obviously that's how it fastens with the beautiful kind of ribbon there. So opening the journal, on the first page I've got a corner pocket here with a little vintage typewriter image of a stamped image of the vintage typewriter. Got this massive beautiful clear button, and that's just been stitched onto some lace and then some burlap. It's got some scrapbook paper up there in those banners and a bit of lace up the top. And then inside the pocket there's a decoupage napkin kind of image there that makes a tag. And then there's a little hand stitched, machine stitched made envelope out of some sheet music, and just inside there is just some vintage kind of ephemera that just goes in like that. And then tried to leave some of the pages a bit plainer for journaling in this one. So obviously you've got lots of space here for journaling, and on this page lots of space for journaling. It's just been kind of painted over. And then this just got some lace trim down the side. Hopefully you can kind of see that. And then it's just got a fabric flower that I've just distress inked, and it's just got some little gems in the middle there. And then on the next page there's a lace belly band, one of those vintage images that I got from a book, and that's just been put onto some cardstock there, and coffee stained. So that just tucks behind there, and then you've got this lovely buff coloured frame, so more room for journaling there. And then on the next page, it's again got lace trim down the side, and then it's just got this gorgeous hot air balloon, and then it's got this coin envelope. Behind the coin envelope, which acts as a pocket, there's another decoupage napkin image, and then the coin envelope fastens with this bind wire, and it's made from scrapbook paper, and then it's got some layered up images from the Graphics Fairy, and it's also got some lace trim there. I can't remember whether I put anything in. I don't think I put anything in there. So that's that. And then on the next page there is a fabric pocket here with a stitched printable from the Graphics Fairy. It's all been coffee stained, including the fabric, and then it's got some lace trim down the side and some more buttons stitched onto lace and burlap. Oops, forgot to mention in the side there is a pocket with a greaseproof paper booklet. So it's got a few pages in there. It's just been machine stitched on the sewing machine, and it's just got this beautiful image of this girl here on the front, layered up with some music sheet. Again, I'm going to apologise, I had to do this in another video. I don't know what's going on with my sewing machine, or probably me, actually, user error. For some reason it doesn't seem to like doing the greaseproof paper. It was okay originally, but now it seems to not like it. Obviously I'm doing something wrong and kind of can't get my tension quite right, so I apologise that it's a little bit kind of tatty stitching there, but I'm not the world's best with the sewing machine, but hopefully it doesn't detract from the cute booklet and obviously that nice rustling noise. In this is just a pocket, and here's some coffee stain cardstock, which for some reason when I coffee stained this, I obviously kind of screwed it up tightly to kind of make it take the coffee better, and actually even ironing it I couldn't get the wrinkles out, so it's really quite rustic, but maybe it would kind of come free if it was under a big pile of books or something for a while. And then this page I left plain for journaling. It's just got a little ribbon tab with this little stamped image down there, and then this Live Romantic stamp down the bottom. Bit of decoupage napkin on the other side. And then here is a stitched printable of this beautiful girl ballerina. Some lace down there, and this gorgeous big gold flower that again I've just distress inked and put a butterfly in the middle. And then in here there's just a couple of bits and bobs. So there's a laminated, not laminated, sorry, acetate stamped image, and then there's some decoupage napkin and just a die cut kind of shape. And then in the side there's another one of those lovely images from the book that's just been coffee stained and then just put onto the card. So big tag there for journaling. And then on this page there's just lace down the side. There's a little tiny pearly kind of button. Just took that off of one of my daughter's old dresses and inked it up. Then here we've just got a fold out kind of flap there. It's got a stamped image and some lace stitched on the side. And then that also acts as a pocket for another tag. Then on this page, got some lace down the bottom, and then a belly band here from one of those gorgeous printables, which has been stitched onto some scrapbook paper, that lovely cute stamp. And that's just got a tag there behind like that. And then in here, another one of those kind of baking paper fold outs. This I got from the Angie Bunner videos, her idea, but she was using the sewing patterns. I didn't have any of those, so I'm using the baking paper. Again, a few accidents with my sewing, so apologies again for the tatty kind of appearance there. But hopefully it doesn't detract from the overall effect. And it's just got one of the printables on the front, so that's that. And then here, just got some lace down the side, and then got a double pocket layered up with the scrapbook papers. I think it's Chrissy Crosser who does this quite a bit. I love her videos. Her journals are just beautiful. So thank you, Chrissy. And here I've got an altered playing card. It's just got some baking paper. It's got a printable, and then some plain coffee stained paper on the back and a lace tab. It just goes in there. And then here it's one of those lovely images from the book. It's got some lace up there and a fabric tab, and again just stitched onto some plain coffee stained paper for journaling. So, and it's been layered up with scrapbook paper on the sewing machine. And then here on the facing page, this is just a stamped image of some sheet music that I've put on cardstock to make a kind of large pocket. And in there, there's this cute little tag. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Tag been stitched on the sewing machine, plain on the back. It's got a belly band with some lace. And then I got this gorgeous book with some stamps. I think I've said that before. So I just tucked that in there. All coffee stained, including the stamped book now, or the stamps book. It's got another fabric flower that's just been inked up. and some lace trim down the side. Let's try and hurry a little bit because I'm waffling on now. Large tag in the side, so that just goes in there. And then this page, it's just got a fold back flap here, and that acts as a little pocket for one of these flips. Just with some coffee stained paper. It's got a little kind of camera on there. That goes in there, word memories. Then this just left plain, just painted the page, and it's got some lace there. Then here, another pocket for this really beautiful tag here. This I think was an altered card from a board game that I did with some scrapbook paper, a printable and some lace, and then the back is just some coffee stained paper. And then here, again, done one of those kind of tuck things from the top. I can't remember now who I got that from, but it might have been Patricia Viramontes. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, so again, I apologise. But anyway, I have done that in another journal and I thought it really worked really well, so I've just popped that like that. So that's the tag there. Just slips up there. And again, another printable from the Graphics Fairy. A little frame, another stamp from the book, and here some Hessian kind of with lace and buttons. Love this gorgeous, cute button there. And lace down the side. Doily here, and a decoupage napkin image. Little corset there, and just another tag. That just slips in there like a tuck spot. And then here, just another one of those handmade envelopes. Actually, haven't put anything in there, it's just empty. It's just got some lace trim and things, and a little frame. That just goes in the side. This is the page I was talking about that's making it really bulky. So I've got a chipboard frame that I've just sanded around the edges, you know, and rubbed with the scissors to make it quite vintage. Then I tied this ribbon on because I thought it looked really pretty, but I hadn't really thought about obviously the impact of when the book closes, because it's making it quite bulky. But that could just be cut off, you know, if you wanted to. That just acts then as a tuck spot for this pretty tag here that's just got some greaseproof paper, some lace and a printable. That just goes in there. Actually, that also is a pocket. Haven't put a tag in there, but obviously you could put the tag in there. So that just goes in like that. And then here I've got a Hessian or burlap pocket, and then it's got some of this beautiful kind of plum coloured kind of velvet fabric and a lace kind of belly band there. It's just got a tag from some scrapbook paper, and then it's got the follow your dreams little kind of message there. And then in the side I've got a large tag with a printable and then some just plain coffee dyed paper on the back, stitched on the sewing machine. That was altered from some large cards that I got. They're like playing cards, but they're not playing cards. They're something else, like describing minerals and rocks and things. So I've been altering those. Then here I've got another tag with another printable, some lace and some greaseproof paper on the back there, all stitched on the sewing machine. That just tucks in the side there. Little image there of the lady, I like to use her. Some lace down the bottom and a fabric flower. And then here I've just got a flip back like that. Some lace and some ribbon. Here, frame just acts as a little pocket there for tiny tag. And then got a pretty flower there with a butterfly in the middle that's just been inked up. And then here on the side, a huge pocket, a huge tag of another image from the book of this lovely vintage car. It's just got some lace on there, but the back is just plain for journaling, and it's a really nice big tag. Quite like the feel of those big ones, they're really nice. Here I've just got a fold down envelope. So again, could journal on here. It's got a decoupaged napkin image here on the front, and then just some lace trim. And then here I've just got a belly band, oops, with another one of those cute images from the book. And then here I've just got a little tag that slots in there on this journaling spot. Nearly done now. Another tag there. And then on this page, another one of those double corner pockets. So it's just got a little round tag, whoops, just slots in like that. And then one of these gorgeous acetate stamped images there. And then on this page, we've just got a layered up kind of dark plummy coloured flower with another kind of flower that's all just been inked up. In the middle, they've just got a couple of cute tags with a bulb pin, bit of lace on the side, and then here just a little kind of cluster that I've done with some hessian and a die cut, some scrapbook paper and a stamped image. And then here a little kind of fold out piece of paper there for journaling. And then I've left these pages plain except for the stamps and button, a bit of stamping on the side. And then here just another little fold out booklet. It's just got some bind wire here, and it just folds out for journaling there, like that. Oh, come on. It just fastens like that. And then, oh gosh, what's wrong with me today? And then here on the back page, there's an envelope in here. Angie Bunner does this quite a lot, and so does Kathy. I can never pronounce her name, so I'm not even going to attempt, but I have mentioned her before. So envelope here with some lace trim and ribbon. It's got one of those ginormous chipboard covered with scrapbook paper and a stamped image. And then inside there is a piece of vintage, what do you call it, like insert from some sheet music. I don't know whether you can really see it, to be honest, but I'll try and zoom out a little bit. Just quite nice because it was plain on the back, so obviously quite a bit of room there for journaling, and quite nice because it is actually authentically vintage, not just stuff that kind of I've printed and kind of made to look old, but it is actually genuinely old. So that's in there like that. And then on the very back page, or the back cover, there's a pocket that's just with the scrapbook paper been stitched. It's got a printable stitched onto more scrapbook paper, got some lace, and then it's acting as a pocket, and I've done another one of those huge tags. This time I've stitched fabric on there, a printable, some lace down the side, and then on the back is just some coffee stained paper, so nice for journaling on. Again, really like those big tags, loving those at the moment, so I should definitely do some more of those. And then that's it. So very chunky book. I just can't help myself, they just seem to get bigger and bigger. So hope you like it. I'll be listing it on my Etsy shop soon, and you know, please comment, and yeah, I'd love to hear what you think. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. Thanks, bye.